can tell I'm thinking about a lot of things, and I'm probably good. This might end up being kind of a long video. Like, I don't really know. I'm thinking kind of a lot about like kind of a lot of different kinds of things. One thing I'm thinking about is that it is difficult to save money. I don't know if it's as difficult. I don't know. I mean, I know there are people who have a lot of money who also spend a lot of money, but I don't know if that's just carelessness. No, you know, I disagree. Wealth is not quite a ghetto. Wealth is a lot of things. I think wealth is kind of one of those neutral things, I suppose, depending on how you get it. But a ghetto, I think it is not quite. No, I think it can be sort of a trap for people. You know, if like say, I think sometimes it's difficult for the children of rich people. You know, I mean, it kind of depends. It depends on like the children of anyone else. You know, it kind of depends on what your family's like and how they treat you. The first part of your life can really be that way. I think it just, I mean, there's sort of all types of ways that people get born into the world, you know, and if there are people who use their own wealth against their children, you know, to control them, I suppose there are extreme cases of that too. I think that can be very hard. And I don't even really mean control in the sense of like, just saying, oh well, you know, I won't pay for you to do this, that, and the other thing that you just feel like doing. That I don't really mean. I mean, I suppose there are rich people who are mean to their children and unreasonable. You know, like you have to go to this school in particular. You have to study these subjects in particular. You have to choose these professions. I mean, if the kid is someone who would like to do something else that isn't destructive in some way, and the parent just is really, really controlling, that's kind of a horrible way to treat somebody. But you can, but you know, I would think the issue there would be, you know, kind of how much the kid really wanted to kind of do their own thing, as long as the parent would let go. I mean, you can choose to go out and just not be like, all right, you don't want to give me money, all right, see you later. You know, you don't want to help me with this. I'll call you. We can still be friendly. But you know, if you don't want to use your wealth to support me in the things that I really actually want to do, when I never asked to be born in the first place, and yet here I am, a human being on this earth. You know, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to make my own way, that kind of thing. But then I think there are also parents who probably are even more controlling, right? Make things difficult for you even after you've left. I think there's all sorts of sad scenarios in the world about what happens to people. But anyway, see, I've already added another topic onto what I was talking about. What I was already thinking all these other things about this morning. Anyway, no. So saving money is difficult. I mean, I was thinking, you know, I don't know. I mean, it could be that people who have a lot of money, who also spend a lot of money, just kind of carelessly. I don't know if they're just not thinking about it, or if they know they'll never get to the end of it, or if it really is difficult for them to save. For me, it's kind of difficult to save, and I've never had money problems in the sense of like spending money I didn't have. You know, like I never had a credit card, which has turned out to be really to my disadvantage, because I thought my credit would be great, because I've never had a credit card, and so I never got the credit card debt or any of that stuff. But then it turns out, you know, I'm looking for an apartment. I talked to like one realtor after another. He's saying, you know, you have to have. None of them say your credit has to be up over 700. So I finally did a check on my credit, 495C.